Welcome back to ciLiving. Prairie Fruits Farm and Creamery is a Central Illinois-based, nationally recognized and award-winning goat dairy. They make their famous cheeses on-site and grow their own organic fruits and vegetables. Here to share more about what they do are Kelly and Lisa. Welcome to ciLiving.
Thank you.
All right, so tell me all about it.
Well, these are a selection of our cheeses. We've got a number of award winners here, and one of the things we're really proud of right now is our Camembert style Little Bloom on the Prairie, which was chosen one of the 60 best cheeses in the world by Culture magazine this year.
Wow, congratulations, that's amazing.
We also won gold with this one this past year at the American Cheese Society. You can find all of these cheeses out at the farm. You can also find them at the farmer's market.
And the farm is a really unique place because much like Scoville Zoo, you have goats.
We do have goats. Our goats are a lot bigger.
So how was it to see these baby goats?
Oh my gosh.
It's about the size of our baby goats.
When they're just born.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So is it a different species of goats then?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. And you guys do farm-to-table restaurant on the farm as well as Taco Tuesdays. Can you talk a little bit about the restaurant?
Oh my gosh. So we wanted to match the quality of our award-winning cheeses. So we opened a fine dining restaurant, but we have fun with it. So we've got Taco Tuesdays. You can actually come for goat yoga or a hike with our goats on Tuesdays. And then we do a ticketed farm-to-table dinner every single Wednesday. So we're going out to other farms in the area, to our own farm, and we're making a new menu pretty much every week for the farm-to-table dinner.
Oh, wow.
And then you can come try our amazing regular menu on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday nights, and we do brunch on Saturday and Sunday. I love to come for the goat hike actually in the morning on the weekends.
Yeah, and goat yoga sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh
we did puppy yoga last week here. I can only imagine goat yoga with the goats. So do the goats cooperate? Do they come and you can just pet them as you go? Do they actually do yoga? How does that work?
Yeah, so since we're dairy goats and a working dairy, our goats are handled from the day they're born. They love people. They come up to the fence to say hi. You can visit the farm during our open hours and actually go right into our kidding barns and pet our babies. The girls have 24/7 free access to wherever they want to be. We're living a stress-free girl life because that's what makes the absolute best cheese. And so they'll come up, they'll say hi. Our yoga, they just kind of wander around and they pet and they like to, we maa at our farm. Sheep baa, but goats maa. And so they love to talk to us.
That's great. And Lisa, you were telling me earlier that you have goats that then sort of go all over the world. How does that work?
We do. We have folks that have reached out to us. We have, because of the award-winning and the great flavor of our cheeses, folks have reached out and want to purchase goats to start their own dairy farms. So they're all over the United States, but they're also in places like the Dominican Republic. About 3 or 4 years ago, someone purchased about 20 goats, and we vetted them and flew them out. We joked that we were teaching them Spanish before they left so that they would be ready to move down. But they are now making cheese in the Dominican Republic with our babies.
That's amazing. And so that's a really good point that you bring up, is that happier goats make better flavored cheese.
They do.
And so is it just the free ranging? Is it the fact that they get a lot of attention? What makes them happy?
A number of things. A big one is that they're pasture raised. So they're able to eat what they want when they want to eat it. And they are browsers. So goats don't just eat grass. They eat leaves and twigs and flowers and all kinds of things. So they can wander around and eat as they like. The second is that they aren't confinement fed. When they are in and they're eating their grain or their hay, they can move around. And the big one is the boys don't live on the farm. They're only there during breeding season. So it's very stress-free for our girls.
There's no drama. There's no chasing.
Yeah.
There's no stealing boyfriends.
Well, that happens later in the year.
That's
October is our drama.
Gotcha.
And it produces these absolutely gorgeous cheeses. Mm-hmm. So we do a lot of really beautiful things like this, which is the flowers that come from our farm, is on our Fleur de la Prairie. We make seasonal chefs every week with local produce, not just from our farm, but other local farms. So every week there's something really neat that comes out in our soft spreadable cheeses, which is called Chev.
There's always something fresh and new. That's
Yeah.
really cool that you grow the flowers and then you
Or we get them from local vendors, and then we dehydrate them, and then we use them on our award-winning cheese.
Well, thank you so much for being here and for sharing all of that information and for doing what you do. Congratulations.
Thanks for fitting us in today.
Of course. Congratulations on all the awards.